Good evening. I'm going to be giving you a briefing here on Hurricane Sandy as of the 8 p.m. advisory here on August 26th, 2012. This is the current projected path issued by the Hurricane Center. We can see right now Sandy is located just north of the Bahamas. Tropical storm warnings are still in effect for the northern Bahamas as well as much of the east coast of Florida up to St. Augustine. And then from St. Augustine north to about Charleston, South Carolina, a tropical storm watch is in effect. And then a tropical storm warning is in effect from there northward all the way to the North Carolina-Virginia border. And a tropical storm watch is in effect for Bermuda as well. Sandy is expected to slowly continue northward and then make a more of a north-northeast turn as we get into late tomorrow night and into Saturday. By Sunday, it should be off the coast of the Outer Banks, and by Monday afternoon, it will. By then, it will be a hurricane again. Monday afternoon, continuing as a hurricane before making a turn towards the northwest, in towards the northeast coast, where we're expecting major problems here, as we have Hurricane Sandy, what could be Hurricane Sandy, as well as a major winter storm system moving into the area, especially into eastern parts of Pennsylvania and Ohio. That's going to be a real mess up there. That'll be getting into Tuesday and into Wednesday. So this will be a long drawn out event. We can see here our forecast time for our wind speeds here. Right now it's at about 70 miles. Right now it's 75 miles an hour. Expect to weaken down to about 65 miles an hour over the weekend. Then to re-intensify back up to about 80 miles an hour before it makes landfall somewhere along the northeast coast. We're thinking Maryland area, Delaware, somewhere late Monday night into early Tuesday morning. Then it will move inland and begin to weaken. This is the current wind field projection path here. We can see we do have some tropical storm force winds currently affecting the east coast of Florida as well as much of the northern Bahamas, and that's going to spread northward. Kind of stay off the coast. We'll see the Outer Banks likely with some tropical storm force winds. That's why we do have those tropical storm warnings in effect. And then as it gets up into the northeast area around Maryland, New Jersey, this is our look, as you can see here, where the tropical storm force winds are currently extending to. The red section there, those are the hurricane force winds, not extending too far out. This look at the rainfall here rates over the next 3 days. That is going to be a very big problem here as we go into the next couple days. Just simply the amount of rainfall we can see here, upwards of about 6.5 inches of rain towards where the center of tropical storm Hurricane Sandy will be tracking. This is the next day. We're at 4.5, and then as it gets close to the northeast, up to, look at that, 7.67 inches of rainfall. So definitely a big flood threat here as we get later into this progression early next week when it makes landfall. Definitely have to be watching out. We'll have the rain. We're going to have snow into portions of Ohio, Pennsylvania. It's all going to mix, collide here over portions of the New England. Models definitely bringing it into the New England area, likely as a Category 1 hurricane. The red model there, that's the GFS model. Bringing it a little bit more northward, we can see the GFDL model here bringing it south more into Maryland. So we're looking somewhere more likely in the New Jersey coast is what I'm expecting. Definitely expect gale force winds. Not guaranteed that it's going to be a hurricane at landfall, but definitely a possibility. And this here is just the latest satellite imagery right now. It has maximum sustained winds of 75 miles an hour. It is moving north to 6. So you can see here there's a broad area of opening, very broad circulation center, but we expect that as it continues to move northward, it will continue to redevelop that convection near the center. Pressures right now at 970 millibars. This is based as of 8:07. So this here it'll weaken because it's going to move over some colder waters and then move further north. And this weekend here, probably weekend, and then beginning of next week, we'll see some re-intensification, possibly back up to hurricane status. We'll keep you posted. For all the latest on Hurricane Sandy and any weather conditions, be sure to visit our website, extremeweathervideo.com. Thanks for listening, folks. Stay safe.